Hello and welcome back to this tutorial on how to find various different items in Sons of the Forest. In this episode we're going to be looking for the rope gun. So without further ado, let's jump in and let's show you where to go to get that all important item. Okay, if you joined us for last episode, you'll know that we got the stun baton, and what we're going to be doing is going back to that location, or starting from where we left off, and we're going to be heading on over to the cave that is next to it. So a quick reminder that can be found next to the lake with the 4 different rivers that kind of join onto it from one end. And next to that lake, or the closest cave to that lake, is where we're going to be finding the rope gun. Okay, here we are at that location as promised. You can see the stun gun is the stun gun, not the stun gun. The stun baton is still here, harvesting the birds and the squirrels as we go. So we have jumped into a new game for this one, and you'll notice as well, if you want to try and get the rope gun early doors, you can do. It is next to one of the spawn points as well. So we'll go ahead and grab this again, and let's head on over to that cave just north of us. So let's head on over there now. So as you can see, it's quite close to the stone baton's location, as well as that additional spawn point. So again, you've got another cave where there are all the boards that you need to now chop down. So let's get those boards chopped down and enter the cave. Now, what I will say about this particular cave is there are a lot of enemies. So make sure you jump into this well prepared, plenty of food, some good armor if you've got it, but be prepared for a fight to get this rope gun. So it is one that can be got early game, but it's one that you might want to hold off on until you've got a few items. We of course are doing this in peaceful mode just for the walkthrough's purposes, so that we can get there nice and easily and show you where it is. So there's some cat food, lots of food around in the entrance of the cave, as well as some cloth, some meat around the skeletons as well, some watches on the arms, and again some more cloth. So don't forget to loot up early when you get into the caves. There is always some good stuff when you first get in. Okay, we're going to head down. As I remembered, there are going to be a lot of mutants in order to kill. So you'll see we are entering a nice big open space here. So we're just going to go down the ramp. Now this will be where your first big fight is. There are plenty of them down here. You can open this crate as well, get yourself some flares. Then what you want to do is you want to head to the left. So you want to keep left in this cave. There are some more items to loot over here, as well as another page for some of those that enjoy looking for the lore. So we'll pick that up, and then we'll pop that down. Then we want to head through this passageway here. You can walk through the water if you want, but I would recommend staying on the ledge. Keep nice and dry. You'll find another dead body here. This is where you'll come across this guy. This very attractive looking mutant who seems to have got himself stuck in the cave there as well. Now if you look to the right of this guy, just next to this dead body, you're going to find a couple of time bombs. So what we're going to do is we're going to equip those time bombs. We're going to chuck it at this guy's feet, and then we're just going to watch the show. There he goes. We did miss it. We went and got our axe out. But now we have to then wade through all his bits, and we're into the next bit of the cave. So walk through the passage. Yet again, you're going to encounter some mutants here, so don't forget to take it cautiously, because again, you're in a nice big open space, so plenty of space to move around. Get yourself lots of loot. There's another page to be had here as well, again for those who are looking for the lore. Plenty of rope and some pills, some wine. But we're going to stick to the left for this, but it is just one big open area, so don't worry about getting lost too much. Again, for the lore hunters, there's a little bit of information on the wall there. So we're going to go and continue through this cave. As you can see, it's nice and open. we'll be fighting a lot of people through this one. So it is one of the longer journeys you'll take. There's some more stuff to loot, some more flares, a can of pop. And then we're just going to walk through the cave to the right here. So it does just sort of bring you this way naturally, but you can swing on over to the right. Down the passage. Just keep going. And again, we're going to get to another big open area here, which is got a little bit of a low ceiling, but don't worry, you don't need to crouch too badly. And again, it is just one big area, so there's no choices to be had. And once again, you can see here, try not to get startled by the bats. We're in another big area again. You always know that there's going to be mutants when you start to get to the sort of wide open spaces, but please be aware, some of them can be quite sneaky and stick around in the narrow passages. You'll find a light and some skeletons stuck to the wall, and we're going to go through this passage now. Again, there's some more dead bodies to walk past. Another guy hanging from the ceiling with his friends. Now, this is fairly lit up, but if you've got the torch, it makes it a little bit easier here. You want to be walking through. Don't forget, pick up the rope on the way. And then we go up onto the left. We're quite a steep hill here. And then we turn left. There's no other choice until we get here. So you can see here we've got the right and the left option. What you want to do is you want to go through this section on the left that has the gold around the entrance. You can go to the right if you want to find another page of lore, but we're going to the left for this purpose. Again, we'll be walking through the cave systems. We'll be fighting plenty of mutants at this point. And we'll get to this little hole in the ground where we'll need to crouch. Please be aware you will find a mutant, a finger mutant, or two. I think there are two here. Might even be three. You can, of course, lure them to this hole, get a spear out, and just sort of prod them through the hole if you want to. But we're just going to make our way through. And when you get through, and you've killed off all the mutants, you'll see here again we've got another choice. I'm just going to show you this one because if you go to the left, it's a dead end. But there is a box to loot where you can find some ammo. And of course, this guy is holding a flare. But that's all. So we go back down. And we're going to head on to the right here. Through the water. Follow the light, as it were. Get to the top. Keep going. Again, follow the light. Nothing that way, remember. You just want to keep going straight on till you get to this cliff edge with a rope with a bit of cloth on it. Notice we've got the sign, but if I just look to the left here, there is the rope gun right there. So we'll go ahead and pick that up, open that box, and now we can go ahead and zip line down. Try not to hit E too many times, otherwise you will jump off and potentially hurt yourself, just like I did there. Well, to get out, this will take you to the exit. So if we just keep following the path up, keep on going, keep going. It's quite a long one here. So this is a bit of a trek, especially with all of the mutants you're going to have to fight. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get this. It is a bit quicker in peaceful mode, as you can see, but bear in mind if you are in survival or normal, you'll end up having to fight quite a few people. So make sure you've got plenty of time to do this. And we're at the exit. So now we can get out. And you'll see we've come out at a slightly different place. Turn my torch off, save the battery. Bring up the map. And you'll see there, we're just a little bit further south from where we were. And that is where the cave and the spawn started. So this is the direction you've gone. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you find the rope gun. That's all from me from this episode. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It means a lot to me and helps out the channel massively. We are just starting out, so of course all the likes and the subscribes matter massively to get this up and running and going. Again, be sure to hit that notification button as well if you want to be notified of when the next tutorial video is up. In the meantime, I hope you're looking after yourselves, staying safe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.